high. I'm way too close to these cops, you guys.
Oh, that's righty again. Someone's trying the mediums.
Okay. Can I petition for 2 more horsepower? I'm just kidding. I know. I know. It's brutal.
Yeah, 107.
Oops. Well, the chart was right. Moby not in here? Somebody better invite that guy.
I did invite Moby.
Me too. I'll send him another.
Whitey's in here.
Starting soon? Did anybody invite Race Fan?
I did.
Okay.
Alright, Moby. Race Fan. Who else is missing out of this chat?
Johnny G?
I don't think I have Johnny G. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Well, I mean, is he in the party?
I sent the invites.
Yeah, the party.
Not yet. I sent an invite to Moby and Race Fan. Should be 3281.
He's in the McLaren, right?
3481.
No. That's an issue. Turbo, stop making me nervous. You drove by me and I drove off track. I wasn't even racing.
Hey, Moby.
Complaint to Mercedes. Their GT4 car drives better than their GT3 car.
And it's the older generation, too.
Yeah.
Why'd you guys make a new one?
I don't know if the SLS drives better. Have to try that one. Yep. I can't twitch that in block pane. Blah 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 blah. Turn the car up. Okay.
It's gonna be a long, lonely 90 minutes.
Bye bye, boss man.
It's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure, wow. Yeah, you could do that. You could actually do that if you wanted to.
You can do that, and then if you need to yell at somebody, you can unmute them.
Well, no, they can hear you.
Oh, you.
Yeah, just you can mute each individual driver.
You go in, chat audio, and you click on a person, and it says
mute.
Chat.
There is a button that you can map, but you have to map it, and I think it's a mute all button.
Really?
I've seen it. I don't even think I'm making it up.
I'll have to look into that.
I don't think that's
Full of it. It's full of it. No.
A button back in the game or on the
I
PS?
forget that jibber jabber he's talking about.
It's on the side of my bottle.
He's complaining about that jibber jabber, and he's talking a lot. No. Okay.
Ah, okay.
Sounds good, man.
Cool.
Those headphones, guys, would be alright, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Actually,
Okay.
so when he's doing the race replay, like he'd be listening to all of us hooligans over here going blah 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 blah.
Blah-de-dee-blah.
Here comes gentleman race shit. What the fuck is he doing? Fucking drummer.
Here comes Moby. Oh, he's gonna send it.
Did I send it or did I not send it? Yeah, I totally sent it!
Ah!
Just said that.
Sent it.
Moby just sent me.
Gentleman says we're gonna start in about 2 minutes. 30 seconds later, race starts.
Race starts. Well, the time moves fast up in New York.
Hey, DP knows that one best.
I was gonna say, when you're in New York, stuff just happens. You gotta be there, you gotta be ready, or else it's already done. It's gone.
Good luck, everybody.
I already won the race, so good race. It's over. In my time zone, it actually just ended.
What should I set my brake bias at? No, I'm just kidding.
6.
That's what I get my
Six to the
fuel
front,
at.
and then
Set
six
the
to
brake
rear.
bias to 6.
I get my fuel at 6. I'm doing a no stop. Everybody mute Mo Power now.
Why is everyone going so slow? This is a pretty boring race.
Quiet,
Hauling
Do
buttons
another
here.
Quiet
edition of
pro-am
the
boy.
IRS GT4 Championship.
Anybody streaming this tonight?
I
No.
forgot to set it up.
Yes, me as well.
Yay.
Me as
You have
well.
a lot of new followers tonight, buddy.
I can start it up, but I'm gonna be ghosting, so it'll like move me ahead of all you guys. Then I'll go back to position.
You do realize that you could have started it before we started.
I know, but since I didn't, and I still want to,
Let's go
Well, just
do it
pull
now.
off and stop, and then get your spot back. That way you don't hit anybody.
okay. Let me just do that real quick.
Do it correctly.
And now you're gonna confuse
Gentleman's gonna be
Gentleman
like,
Racing, because he's not here to hear
He's
it.
gonna be doing the introductions. He's gonna be like, here we have a car pulling into the dirt.
Oh god, that'd be great. And what the fuck?
DP is stopping on track with mechanical problems.
I'm not even
I wonder
gonna
what's
hit
going on here.
I'm gonna say that I'm streaming Blanc Pain Season 2 Race 4.
Blanc Pain. The Blanc Pain
Blanc.
GT4
We're doing
series.
Sega.
Hurry,
We're
run.
doing Sega.
Run, run, run.
Dude, I'm gonna have to pee so bad at the end of this race.
Run, boy, run.
Oh, I gotta put my fuel map back up to catch up, which means I'm using. No.
You don't have to run that. You got plenty of time.
Do I? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
Oh yeah.
You got
You're
plenty
like-
of time. You're already coming, so you're good.
What is Timlor doing?
Warming his tires?
He's got
Oh.
that side slide.
Gotta
Purposely
warm
warping.
those tires.
Purposefully warping. He's got a lag button.
Yeah. You
I don't
used to
know
in
why.
Counter-Strike, you have you overclock and an underclock computer with a keystroke.
Oh my god.
Causes warping.
Okay, hurry
You're not
up.
joking, right?
Hurry up. We're getting close.
Stop it.
I haven't used any fuel yet.
We're almost there.
You
Alright,
better hurry.
too bad. We're gonna start
You
without
better
you.
hurry.
I'm getting there.
This is gonna be a
guys.
dangerous
Final corner.
maneuver
You
getting
could
your
honestly
spot
go
back.
a little bit slower, guys. A couple of you.
It,
Because I'm going race pace to catch back up now. This is like.
You could just start out back.
last corner.
I'm doing 105, so we're good.
Oh my god.
I think it's a little late for that.
I got it.
Here we
Here
go.
we go. We got formation now.
Formation go.
Race check. Formation has been
And-
achieved.
Am I gonna slap back in? Thank you.
Wow. Timlor was sleeping.
And Guido got that perfectly. That was like highway traffic.
Oh my god, we
Highway
got a sandwich
traffic.
going.
I just merged into his lanes.
It's a Moby
perfectly.
sandwich.
You and Mopar both.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
It's the.
right?
Yeah, Colton. Comes him back down a bit.
Whoops.
Whoa!
Congrats.
I saw Tim Lure glitch the wall right there. Oh! Contact.
It's like, it's the ghost thing. It's just. We don't know when, Whitey, we don't know when you're gonna unghost or not.
Oh my god.
It's a little weird.
I mean, he's not doing anything wrong.
No, exactly. It's just, it's the way the game works with those penalties. If you go slow enough to bleed it off, but you're going.
Alright, I'm trying.
Going slow because you're racing.
Well, sometimes my full speed is slow enough to put it off, so.
Me too, yeah. I think I'm going as fast as I can. It's like, actually.
Actually, you're not going fast enough with you.
Oof.
Oop, shit. And
Definitely
Bye-bye, V8s.
Tim Moore's sitting behind me saying, you're ruining my chances at this race with 6 turbo. I'm trying, man. Wow, it's still slippery as heck.
it's alright. Turbo's pretty good at screwing himself at the end of the race on long races.
Well, I heard he was real solid with pit strategies. This may play into our hands on this one. I haven't either. I didn't
You
practice.
gotta go
It's,
use Bambi's pit strategy calculator.
It's run out of fuel, go to the pits, get fuel.
I never know when to start going back on the gas for that turn.
Right before you think you want to.
Because it goes so far wide to the left.
I wait to see if Mopar's sliding through the turn, and if he is, then I get on the gas.
Wow. Oh, that was bad. Missed that corner. Big time. Big time.
I just want to catch back up to you guys. Oh, these stupid curves.
Oops. I'll get that.
Damn it.
Yep.
What?
Right. Yeah, that time I got a penalty, of course.
Can't believe I didn't.
Yeah, I really don't like that. Those curves in the last chicane. It's not so much racing as much as it is how much can you cut cleanly.
I just got lucky there. I can't believe I didn't get busted.
That's because it busted everybody else. You were tired of hitting out penalties by the time you did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, then the guy behind him gets one.
Go ahead, Tim. Take the line. Take the line.
I had you guys beat at Monza. Just can't do anything here.
It's that ballast, buddy.
Yeah. That too. I had the ballast at Monza.
Well, Monza's a high-speed circuit. It doesn't make much of a difference there. Oops.
I see 11, yeah.
Oh, that sucks. What? What did I just get that penalty for?
B commentary. No, he backed out.
Oh shit.
That's alright, man.
I'm willing to
Yeah,
restart.
Thanks.
Yeah, I would restart.
I'd restart for him. Moby, did we make contact back there?
Yeah, but only barely.
Because I got a 1 second penalty, so you rear-ended me.
Yeah, I say, if anything, it was me hitting you.
I know, I'm like, where did that come from?
Man, I love this car so much more than the GT3 version.
Which car's that?
The Mercedes.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, I always found the GT3 version of it a little argy-bargy.
The GT3 version's not even the same car.
Well, yeah, I am talking about the one that's not the same car, so.
Right.
But it just seems like with every update it gets worse. Unlike this one where it's just, like, not getting worse. I can actually drive this car.
How is it on tires? I thought last time I had it, it was eating up front tires real bad.
I mean, it's not bad. Honestly. You just can't overcook it, but, you know, for the most part it's not bad.
What I do, so.
It's got good straight line speed though, for sure, because it's got a V8 in it, so.
V8 motor.
V8.
It's got a V8 motor in it.
I got a new challenger here behind me, Mr. Gentleman Racing. Guido's seem to have backed off. New challenger approaches.
Wow, Tim Moore's all over the track.
He's practicing his defensive maneuvers.
No, I mean like he's glitching.
That's what he wants you to think.
Really?
I see everybody glitching a lot. You're all gonna have to leave the race.
I don't have the best internet, but I usually don't have too many issues. Oh!
Right, I got a 2-second penalty because Gentleman bumped me from behind.
You have to review that race incident.
We're just gonna have to turn penalties off to make it worth your time.
It's so annoying. There's no reason for him to be there. We're all clean drivers. We know what we're doing.
Or none of us cut corners
Exactly.
on purpose anyway. Yeah.
At this point, we know who would, if they would.
Yeah, and if somebody does,
Block pain.
all you have to do is just just report it and
Exactly.
say, hey, this dude was cutting corners.
We can do our own penalties.
Yeah.
He bumped me and then I went wide, and that gave me a 2-second penalty for going out of bounds.
I mean, the game's not smart enough to realize that was, you know...
The reason for it.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, and again, ignoring track limits, even though I took the curbs the exact same way I've done it every lap.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I was following 1600 that first lap, dude, and he was literally like, holy crap. Literally, dude, your tires... I think the raised lettering on the tire was the only thing keeping you from getting penalties. Like, that's how on point he was taking the turns.
Yeah, I'm just too heavy. This thing's understeering everywhere now.
Yeah. Well, so I'm hoping there's something here for me where I don't have any ballast yet, and these two are carrying a lot of it. Like maybe with fuel and tire wear, like eventually in the long run, maybe it'll offset enough for me to do something here.
Yeah, I just can't turn in as fast as everyone else because I'm heavier. So I guess that makes it even, right?
Right.
A little bit, yeah.
I'm also ahead because I'm just a better driver.
Oh...
I mean, not me personally, but
Oh my god.
obviously I'm better if I'm in the lead, right? I mean, whoever's in the lead is considered the better driver.
Nah, game's rigged. I know what you're talking about.
Whoever's in the lead is burning more fuel than whoever's in second place waiting to win the race.
Oh, that was close. Holy cow.
Now you know my strategy for the car. Just stay behind people so they'll burn gas.
This is so dumb at this point.
Right? I am ripping through fuel trying to keep up with these two guys up here.
Good, keep it up.
So it would have been a good idea is pick the lightest car, because when you get the ballast, it just puts you in line with everyone else instead of being heavier.
Yeah, but with the BOP,
a lot of times
like
the lighter cars, yeah.
I will
they
say,
struggle more because they don't have the power.
gentlemen's going to have a fun time
that.
because there are 3 distinct groups on track right now. So going back during the broadcast, he's going to have to switch between all 3 of them because it's just 3 distinct groups right now.
Well, he said he was going to wait and like give people a chance to say, "Hey, check out this battle on this lap," as opposed to just trying to do it.
I mean, it's literally been like this since the start, though.
I was gonna say it looks like it's every lap. It's the groups. I see
Yeah,
1, 2,
fast,
3,
medium,
and then
and slow.
4, 5, 6.
Fast,
And then
medium, and
everyone
slow.
else.
Pro,
And,
pro, am, and am. No.
Am.
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 I want to
Whoa!
sign up for the AM class.
Whitey pulling an amateur move.
Oh!
You guys pulled away. I'm just holding the.
I don't know where you're at, Whitey. Okay. Here you are.
I'm bringing in the caboose. Got a whole big trail of cars behind me.
I'm gonna break early. That'll look good on replay.
3 wide.
He's bunching the pack up.
Yeah. Well, I kind of had to because I was not in the right spot to make that turn. Slippy slidey. I get to see what the difference is without me being a draft ace. You should be able to almost pass me
I mean,
the end of the turn.
I saw it at Monza.
Freeway.
Here we go already. Look at that.
Yeah. And that's because I don't have anybody to draft.
Well, same with me and gentlemen. I just got him beaten on the straight from coming a far way back too.
On your inside. Now outside. Still outside.
You guys are all on softs, right?
Still there. You go ahead and take that turn now. That's not a good turn to pass on.
Oh, I was not able to set myself
Oh my
up good for that
God.
corner at all.
I know, right? I run like the slightest bit wide, and it's like half-second track penalty for that corner you just fucked up.
Jeez.
Whoop.
Man, my tires are just destroying it.
Really?
Feels like it.
I tried to do
Turn 9.
it this whole lap on fuel map 2, and I got to turn it back up because they're starting to pull away from me.
If you know turn 9, the left-hander before the back straight is just catching me off guard. I have to go slower than I think every time.
Shut that.
Johnny. Is Johnny in chat? No.
Is Johnny in race? Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's
There
right
he
in
is.
front of me, but he's not chatting.
Alright, this
3
is lap
wide
10.
again. 3 wide again.
Gentlemen's
Oh my
gonna
God.
need to watch lap
Wow.
10, that's for sure. Giving you guys a turn.
Game of chicken there. Oh, so close. Oh god, yeah. Gotta slow down for that one. What's word
on
is
your
spinning
inside.
out on that one. Wow. I thought I was going to lose it there.
Yeah, you're close.
I was on the curb. I'm like, oh no, this isn't good. That super's just got me beating the corners.
Back here, Whitey.
That's because we were battling side by side.
In the slowest turns.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Might have ran wide there. Maybe. Yep, sure did. Darn it.
Just ignore the penalties and go faster. Like,
I mean, if that's the way we're going about it.
Organically.
Just be that much faster than the guy behind you so it doesn't affect it. Right?
You got 23 seconds of penalty by the end of the race.
But I'm in first place by 30 seconds.
Oh. That'd be alright, man.
Plot twist.
That would work out, right?
I saw somebody post on Reddit about a GTSport daily race. The person in front of them won the race by 30 seconds, but they had like a 31-second penalty or something.
Just enough.
Just enough.
Yeah, I was gonna say, with Gran Turismo though, like on your penalties, you have to add or times by 0.5 on your penalties. So if you get a half-second penalty, it's actually a second penalty.
Only if you cross the line with it, though. Well, oh yeah, if they have the... Talking about like if there's FIA involved.
Or just in general, like if you were up by 30 seconds and you had 23 seconds of penalty, but you needed to bleed it all off before the end of the lap.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It'd take you a bit to get back up to speed.
Right.
Alright.
Baloney.
Yeah, at this point I can't do a thing. Doesn't matter how fast I go. I'm just using up tires. Only solace is they'll get ballast too, and then next week it'll be more even.
I know, where's Chicken Nugget? He's supposed to be here getting the ballast, not me.
That's what I get for winning 2 races in a row.
That'll teach you, damn it.
I'm not... Oh, stop understeering, you fucking pig. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Come on.
We're flying now, boys. What is this pit strap for this anyways? I'm guessing it's a fucking... Oh shit.
Sweet. You guys keep doing that up there.
Well, I apologize, boys. That was Mo Power. My bad.
Just gonna send it.
I did, apparently. I thought I braked early and everything, but I didn't.
If you guys could do that every 13 or 14 laps, this could be a good race.
I didn't know what the right thing to do was there. Like, I definitely bumped into the back of Turbo, who bumped in the back of Timler, and I just sat behind Turbo while he shed his penalty.
No, that was probably
done
the
that.
smart thing to do.
I just misjudged my braking point with the worn tires being in the draft. Like, not by much either, but I do apologize. I did too, like a little tiny bit. The front arrow on mine. No, mine feels no different. Like, it was minor. Whatever just happened was, like, at least on my end, was, like, looked almost like it didn't happen. Does Timler not shed his penalty at all? No, whatever. I don't care. Like, that's not. I just was curious because I seen you were about that penalty ahead of everybody now.
He's going to do that, 30 seconds ahead of everybody with the 23-second penalty test that we were talking about.
Oh, man, the whole field caught up to me?
Not quite.
I mean, just Whitey.
I see you guys, but that's about it.
I'm like way over braking now. I'm so scared to hit you again.
Who's going to be the first to try medium tires?
You know that never works for you.
I don't know why we even have the option.
I don't really know what the purpose would be here. These softs don't feel that bad yet.
Well, when you have
And
extra weight and you're pushing, they do.
I'm almost out of fuel myself.
Yeah, I've been
tires
pushing
just
quite a
feel like
bit and
shit.
burning through mine, so
They're
that's
about
why I'm
halfway
losing
now.
you guys.
Yeah, like, I can't turn. I have to feel like I'm going to essentially a crawl to get through some of these slow turns. It's ridiculous. This is going to be a 3-stopper for me.
I'm doing the math right now. Like, you should be able to do 2.
No, I can't make these tires last.
Oh.
I couldn't go another 5 minutes on these things. 3 laps now on the way. I'm losing too much time.
Well, you can do a short stint at the end, DP, with that last stop.
Yeah, it'll be 3
Wait,
regulars.
how's your
and
tires doing?
And then a big sprint to the end. I didn't fill up the tank, just put in enough to last the stint. To be honest, it's more about just the track. I don't know it. These places where you can run the car out wide or get on the gas sooner, I don't know. So I'm just losing my time there.
Yeah, I'm not great with this track either.
That's why I don't pick it anymore for Blancpain or anything I run. I won't pick this track voluntarily.
I only have bad luck in the GT3 races. Every time I do a race, I always crash.
Here?
Here, in group 3 cars, every time.
Okay.
Turbo's in. Wow, that was early.
You got damage.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, fuck. Does that mean I was supposed to pit with you? God damn it. What the fuck, dude? Yeah, if you, like, cause somebody damage and it forces them to pit, you're supposed to go in the pit with them. But you were behind me.
Well, you guys went a lap or two before he pit.
Yeah,
So
you went a
maybe
few laps,
there's-
so I don't think that was
I mean,
necessary.
I got front arrow. My car's pushing like a son of a you-know-what, but...
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking if he pitted the lap that you hit him, then I think that's part of the rule. Or my interpretation of it. If he pits right away.
Well, sorry. Again, still. Everybody else, you're welcome.
Well, welcome for part of the race.
Right?
Until he fixes his arrow.
Yeah, right?
It's not like you're going to hit him again. Wink, wink.
Oh my god.
How much you want?
My car's
Checks in the
slow
mail.
too because Whitey's pulling on me.
And I'm catching you.
I should have pitted with turbo. At least I would have had a running mate.
I mean, you'd only be a lap behind if you pitted now.
Hey, I got out ahead of Johnny, so I'm happy.
Hey,
Made one
Mopar,
overtake in
didn't
the
you hit
pits.
him last season too on this track?
No, that wasn't him. But I
Okay.
did take almost everybody else out on this track last season. Timler did.
Oh, that's who. Oh shit, I'm gonna get a penalty for that.
Yeah, I took out Timler, base, led the iron.
Holy shit.
It was not good. That's back when I was trying to race cockpit.
That's different.
I
little tricky.
gave up on cockpit.
That's a bold move.
Yeah, I can. Not when you have to really have situational awareness.
Nah.
Right.
What's
I
that
just thought
about?
it was like the realism thing, you know what I mean? That's why I did it.
I've
do it for
never
hot laps.
ever thought any cockpit view was real until you get
Yeah.
3 monitors.
That's fair.
Or VR.
I just
Or
I thought it was fun, you know?
It's fun,
I didn't
but
know.
it's really difficult
I've literally
at times.
been
It's
doing
hard.
this like 4 months, dude.
Oh, okay. I've been doing this like 10 years.
Right. I mean, I played Gran Turismo before, but I've never had a wheel and taken it seriously or anything like that. you know?
Right. But when
So
did
this
GT5
one-
come out? That's as soon as
2010. No, 2009. 2009 actually.
yeah, the prologue, right?
I think something like that. Prologue was 2007,
8, 9?
8-ish, 9.
8, 2007, 2008, something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, because I got that with a wheel.
Because-
That was my first introduction.
GT5 came out roughly when I graduated high school, which was 2010.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So
I feel old.
Yeah, I graduated high school in 2000.
I graduated high school
Wow.
in 01.
2001?
6.
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Good, that means we're roughly the same age, that's fine.
Yeah, the guy
Yeah,
running the
that's
IRS is the youngest guy in here. No.
Little baby nut. Probably is the most experienced running anything either.
Who, me?
Wow.
Not neither either. Like you do have the most experience out of all of us.
I think Tim's a snail guy, so he has experience too.
This is true.
This is true.
Very true. Thank you.
God, it takes so long to fill up.
It does.
All right, came out right behind Moby.
Whitey must have had like
Race fan.
like
I
several
think he just got
gallons of
tires.
fuel left.
Yeah, his race fan pitted, he was just in front of me by the smallest amount, but he pitted and now he's pulling away more. I think he just didn't take fuel,
Does he get the
keeping
Ferrari?
it light. Yeah, straight
That
up.
thing's
Couldn't have
stupid
line.
good on fuel. That car's stupid good on fuel.
But I think he
When
maybe
base-
just didn't take any, meaning quicker pit time.
Yeah, well, when base edition used to run that in this series, like his fuel was ridiculous.
Okay.
He's keeping around 2.5 seconds in front of me now. He really
Yeah, you
catches
don't
up.
even have to try in that car to save fuel. It just happens.
The Porsche was kind of that way. I was just
But the
wrapping
Ferrari,
it out the whole.
the Ferrari does
whole
it
time.
fast. I feel like the Porsche does it, and you're like trying to get everything you can out of it, and it just doesn't have the
Yeah.
legs you need it to have.
Exactly.
Like the Ferrari does it, it's fast and it's efficient.
See, where the Supra is similar to the Porsche in speed and handling, it's also like a V8 in gas mileage.
Oh, come on.
So-
Absolute worst of both
I
worlds.
think it gets that from the BMW side of the family.
Yeah,
Is it really that bad on fuel?
it's not. It's pretty bad.
Not as good as you'd think it would be, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
You'd think it would just be
86 level?
normal.
Yeah. For instance, I drafted Whitey basically the whole first stint, and he got out of pits long before I did.
Wow.
Assuming that he filled all the way up. I filled all the way up, so
Right.
if he didn't fill all the way up, then that could also be why.
I think that's why I got ahead of the other guys too. Just played it a little smart. We got Gentleman and Johnny fighting back there. Got Race Fan in front. And then we got, Tim's all the way out. And then Whitey and Mopower. And then the next three are together.
I'm just trying to hang with Turbo. Not necessarily, I don't want to pass him, I just want to use him.
Turn it too soon. This is gonna be fun to replay though.
Nah, I've been doing this. I've been doing racing a long time.
Like dive bombing.
Yeah. So you guys are going slow. Let me just get around real quick. Okay, nice. On the side here. Yeah, maybe. It's like, no, dude. Take the
Is
fourth
Whitey
place
in
and
there?
be happy with that. Yep. He was, isn't he still? He's in chat.
I think he is.
Just concentrating.
It's
Well,
constipating.
he's right in front of me. I just
Yeah,
wanna
the
know
other
if he
reason,
felt like he
other
was
reason
gaining on
too,
Timor.
Turbo, is when you kind of know where your car is versus the other cars on certain things. It's like it's better for me to stay behind you because we can both catch up to him than if you were behind me.
It's really bad.
He just needs to lap Mopar. That's what happened last time.
What happened?
You just said earlier that you took Tim out last time, so we
I
just
didn't
need him
really
to lap
like. He got like really lucky, and I hit him into the pit wall trying to regain, like get to the pit unsafely, and he actually ended up going right down the pit. And I don't think it really cost him a lot of time. I don't even think it cost him the win. It might have.
Yeah, because I can't remember if I finished ahead of him or not. I think I did.
All right, Whitey, I'm going by.
Oh shit.
Oh
Oh,
no!
my. He didn't like you talking about him.
Huh? Oh, did he just? Oh,
He did.
Just had it
disconnected.
disconnected.
He was lagging.
Yeah.
I seen it myself.
That is
Look at
very
that.
upsetting.
That's unfortunate. We're a long ways into that for that to happen too. That sucks.
I'd almost break a controller.
There's a fly in my room. Jesus Christ! Just passed in front of my screen. It scared me.
It's better than a centipede
Please
on your wall.
disconnect up.
That's what his thinks is every time too. Like
I know,
Did you just
but
say
it's
there's a
just
spider
funny.
on
It's
my
like
wall?
now it's more funny.
that's
No,
relevant.
I said at least it's not a centipede.
Oh God.
Centipede.
Yeah, I saw one of those crawling on my wall right in front of me one time when I was racing.
Ooh.
And did you scream like a little girl?
No, I'm like, oh look, there's a centipede crawling on my wall. Never mind, I'm just gonna race. I'm gonna ignore that.
Poisonous creature, please stay over there. I'll stay over here.
I don't think it was a poisonous one, fortunately.
Oh.
I didn't like the way it looked,
Stop
but
understeering,
I don't think it was
piece of
poisonous.
shit.
Hey, me and the spiders have an agreement here at my house. You stay the fuck out of my sight, and I won't bother you.
I won't burn you with my lighter.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
You can hang up in the corners of the wall, up in the ceiling, whatever, I don't give a shit. As soon as you're on the floor, I mean...
There's also a size limit here.
True.
If you're bigger than an inch, get the fuck out.
That's funny.
I will
Although
kill
I
you
give
instantly.
Daddy long legs, you know, to catch all because they're real big. They can't help it.
They can't help it.
I got
This,
long
this is
legs.
pretty funny. So, there was one time I was like, this is when I was a lot younger. Probably like in middle school or something, I don't remember. But I was in my parents' house downstairs working on the computer on like a project or something. And I saw this like big wolf spider on the floor.
Oh,
And I'm
geez.
like, oh god. So I go up to tell my dad, I'm like, hey, there's this giant spider downstairs. Can you come take care of it? I didn't want to touch the thing. He's
Hey,
like,
congrats
you're
on
really,
Whitey for not hitting me.
you're really scared of a spider? Come on now. And he comes down and
That
looks
was
at it. He's
really
like,
close.
oh,
He's like, oh shit.
that's a big spider.
Son, that's not a spider. What you have there is a mythical creature.
Pretty much, yeah.
Legendary, some might say.
Well, he was so amused with it, he actually froze it and kept it to show people. I'm like,
froze it?
he froze it. He put it in the freezer and took it out
Oh,
and showed
like a
people
cup
when
of
they came
Water?
over.
Like,
He's just like some kind of random freeze gun just laying around. I got this son of a bitch.
your dad Captain Cold.
I don't remember why he did, but it's like, okay, sure. Like, he got a quarter out and laid it right beside it just to show everybody how big it was in the picture. They're like, wow, that's a big spider.
Wow, man, this spider's worth 75 cents.
Yeah, no joke.
Was that joke too tall for everybody?
Oh god. What the heck?
Hey, you're a dad now. You'll have to come up with dad jokes. It's just how it works.
Right?
I say that to my son all the time. When I say a joke and he doesn't quite get it, I was like, you're too short for the joke.
Oh.
And then that one goes over his head too. It's just like, yes. Double win for dad.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's how I was supposed to take that corner.
Did you speed up or something, Turbo? Because now I'm not catching up.
Just drop the mo power now.
You did. Maybe I think I'm just not taking a turn any good. Maybe that's it.
Wow.
Whitey says, yes, I'm going by now.
I had passed Whitey and I drove right off the track, dude. He did a superb job of not smashing into me as he came around the high-speed right-hander.
Nice.
I'm gonna go out on a limb in here and just... This ballast is not making things even. It's not at all. Things aren't even, they're just better. They're faster than me.
Well, if you're the best driver, then that makes sense.
No, because I'm doing as best as I can, and it's still not fast enough.
Well, they're going to earn
So
ballast
we
too.
should be...
Right,
so it'll be
once we
more
get
even
ballast-
next week.
Well, this week sucks then. Next week I'll be happy, but right
Hey,
now
buddy,
I'm not happy.
that's how ballast works. You have 2 good races and you get screwed. Welcome to the club.
So then let's not have ballast.
No! That's not how it works
This is my
either.
series now.
I
No.
think we should go up to 10% ballast.
That's what I said.
Yeah, do 5 for
Really
the
way
AM,
to-
and, or 5 for Pro Am and 10 for Pro.
I said that. Nobody liked that idea.
I just didn't
I
see
said that
Overkill.
after last season, after Tim
It's
Moore and
just- it's
Turbo
rough.
both
I
had
just
5,
gotta-
and nobody could still touch them.
Yeah, because they're just fast regardless. I'm not fast. I just got lucky with other people messing up the other 2 races and capitalizing on it. But this week is being written off. We'll come back next week and see how things play out. It's just frustrating.
Hey, it happens.
I just can't fucking turn.
Man. When you launched off the last turn into the straightaway, I figured you were going to catch him. Left me behind.
Well, I'll tell you, Whitey's fast in his tight turns in that car. And I'm just like, I'm probably pushing too hard to try and keep up with him, you know? What? I can't look at you, so if you're pissed off, say something, speak, use your words. I'm trying. Alright, I'm sorry.
I already did.
I don't think that's right. Okay, alright. More power, out.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay.
Damn it, here comes Turbo now.
How fast are you guys going through this right-hander you're coming up on?
Wide open, third gear.
When I'm
Fat
behind
mile.
you, 61 to 66.
And then the left-right chicane, about 50?
40.
I get here.
40.
51. Well, now I'm slower because I was looking at my speed. So roughly in the 50s, yeah.
Okay.
I just
I'm
saw
a good
4.
5 miles an hour slower than everybody through every turn.
But how fast are you right now at the end of this straightaway?
Fast.
Not fast enough.
At the brake
And
zone.
Car's a fucking boat. It doesn't matter.
I have no gas left either, so I don't think
Already?
Well, I didn't take a full tank last time because I was falling behind.
Damn, I was gonna say.
Well, the Mustang's horrible on gas, anyways.
Yeah, but I was like, damn. Really
I mean,
pushing to keep up with Whitey.
Dude, he's hauling ass, dude. It's like he jumped right in Tim Moore's grave as soon as he left.
They say Tim went over to his house after he discoed,
Took his controller.
and then just like fucking kicked Whitey out of the chair. It's like, I'm winning this bitch.
I find it
No
funny
matter.
that Tim Miller's gone and he's still gonna maybe get fastest lap of the race.
That will be funny. You
Yes,
do
you
at the
point.
moment.
Yeah, you do.
A 52.0. Well, it's probably because you got booted, so...
Yeah, yours is a 52.0.
I ran a faster lap than that. I ran like a 52.1 earlier.
The fastest is 52.0.
52.02.
That's the fastest. So you gotta do a 51 if you want to get fastest lap.
Are you shitting me? Wait, what the hell is that? That's fucked, dude. I just bump drafted Whitey at the end of the stretch, like, so we could try and, like, you know, pull away and let off. You get a fucking 2-second penalty for it.
Yep.
Oh,
My
so
tires
they
are
brought
worse
that
than
back.
Holy shit. Last time I got them to go 16 laps, I've only gone 10 and they look worse than they did after 16. What the
You don't
hell?
have anybody to draft, do you?
No, but like what the fuck is going on?
That's probably why, because I think you were drafting me and Whitey the whole time.
This is not the person you think it is.
Oh, sorry. DP?
Yeah.
Alright, never
I
mind.
got nobody around me. But I've
Yeah,
had no one around me.
if you
for most
have
of this.
nobody to draft with, sometimes your tires will go quicker because...
But I didn't. I'm saying I didn't for the first 16 laps either. Maybe the first like 4 or 5 laps we were together. After that, it got spread out. And now my tires are like halfway gone after 10 laps. That's not right. Yeah, my front left is half after 10 laps.
Wow, I actually came
I was
out of
gonna
that
2-stop
pretty quick.
this, but I don't know. Maybe it's a 3-stop, 4-stop race?
I'm going 4. I don't care. I'll try and make it up on track, but it's just I'm not good on worn tires, so I'm usually just making it that much worse for myself.
Right.
About 22 laps left, so... way too deep.
Let's get a couple more turns in. Let's see what happens.
I'm just gonna keep going for sauce, yeah. I could put enough fuel in to last till the end, or just enough.
Switch to mediums?
No, I thought about it, but no.
Erbo, I'll pass you at the hairpin. That'll be about the only time I can get a good run on you to get a good
Seems like
pass.
I can only really get 10 or 11 laps out of these things, so I just put in 11 laps worth of fuel. And I'll just drive it till I run out and do it again.
There you go.
Of course, Aston pulls away.
I'm not winning this race. There's no doubt of that. So I'll just try and do it as best I can.
Alright, I'm gonna get you here. You should have a red lap for your pit.
Ooh, oh, dude, I trained a 152. I trained a 152.059.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Almost. That's real close.
Well, I've been out for almost 10 laps. And you went in a lap before me, I believe.
Trying to do the math here. I pitted early. A 1 lap after 16 after turbo.
Hopefully I can get Johnny on this pit.
Oh, so then, yeah, me and Whitey paid 2 laps after turbo then.
Yeah, just like last time.
I think I put the same lap you did. Maybe it was 2 laps after turbo. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that when I went in, I saw that you were in.
Well, Gentleman's really far ahead now. I think you can get away with a pit stop here.
There goes Turbo.
I don't even want to bump Whitey down the straight anymore.
Whitey's got a good chance with pit strategy.
Well, he's got to stop one more time, right?
Yeah, at least.
I think everybody has to stop at least one more time.
Yeah.
Right.
But I was on his tail when we went in the pits, and he came out at least 2 seconds ahead. So he doesn't have to take as much fuel.
Well, you might have been willing to run it low for the middle stint, too, you know what I mean?
True.
I underfueled for the middle stint because I was hoping my car would be lighter and I'd get better lap times.
I'm not that S-smart.
Oh wow. Yeah, Gentleman's gonna catch. He's 24 seconds ahead, but he's got a pit soon. And then we'll be all bunched up again. So I'm in 7th. I'm leading Race Fan and Johnny behind me.
I'm literally just sitting here waiting for Whitey to shed this penalty.
And the more I drive this, I'm figuring like I'm braking where I feel like I should, and then it's just like the weight of the car keeps going. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm feeling that.
Look at Moby, the 6-cylinder V8.
Yeah. Stupid turbo. It's sucks all the fuel.
Well, I think we're in fuel range.
We got 29 laps. Did I read that right?
19 laps to go. Oh, I'm sorry, yes. Correct.
According to my
Oh, I forgot about the piss lap.
According to my fuel map, I've got 11.7 laps to go until I'm empty.
I got 4.
Whitey's probably got like 30. I think my tires will be done before my fuel this time. I wonder if the track actually gets rubber laid on it.
No. This isn't iRacing, bro.
It's not even Project Cars.
Well, there is the dirty part of the track, though.
Oh, I
But
just
that's
got
always
half-second
dirty,
penalty
right?
myself.
There's definitely a dirty part of the track.
Well,
You
Gran
can see
Turismo
marbles
did
for
add,
sure.
if you go off into the grass, it does make your tires dirty.
Well, I mean, if you run in the spot where the marbles are, it makes your tires dirty, too.
It's not just dirty,
On
it's just
this
no
game?
grip on them.
Yeah, on this game.
There's no
Oh, I
grip
did
in the
not know
marbles.
that.
If you stay on the racing line, you'll have a better handling car.
Is that what's happening? Shit.
Oh my god.
You're
Maybe.
crazy.
No, I'm serious.
No,
There
I'm
is
serious.
there is a setting that says grip reduced when off racing line or something.
Yeah, he's 100% accurate.
Yeah.
I should be driving on the green stuff or the black stuff.
Oh my god.
You should be driving where there's no
I think he's
marbles.
toying with us.
As long as like the red and white stuff is on the sides, right?
You can see where the marbles are built up, right? Like on the outside of the corners.
Yeah.
That's the area where you don't want to go.
So, gentleman's got to pit sometime
Today,
in the near future, I think.
one would think.
I mean, I'm at a weird pit. I'm doing a bit of a weird schedule, but he's got to come in sometime soon. Yeah, it's just about an hour now.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Oh, he had it as a certain amount of laps.
Yeah, it's still a certain amount of laps regardless of how much time it takes.
Made me nervous there for a second.
Oh yeah, he should have done just a time.
I think it'll be over with with the lap. I don't know, do I want to pass Whitey? I'll go with no. We're still pulling away from Moby, so.
Well, I got nobody to draft anymore, so.
Yeah, he's pulling away from me little by little, so. I can make up a ton of time on the straightaways, and then he just makes it right back in the corners.
Yep, and if you guys keep your corners up there, halfway decent, you keep pulling away from me.
Another lap. Gentleman stays out.
Man, Whitey is hammering down,
Dude.
man.
Raceman's being a little frisky here. Doing some late braking maneuvers.
All I can say is go Whitey. I hope he wins. Deserves it.
Yeah. Go away.
Yeah, he'll be looking forward to that 3% ballast.
Yep.
It's a joy.
I had a feeling that a non-ballasted car might win this race.
Okay.
So far, your non-ballasted cars are in first and third.
And fourth.
I don't have any ballast in second.
So first,
Nope.
second, third, and fourth. Okay,
Nope.
got it.
Oh, that's right, because Nugget was ahead of you.
Yeah,
Both
Nugget's
races,
stealing the
wasn't he?
spot, stealing my podium all year. I put my son to bed tonight. I said fourth is the new first, son.
I'd just be happy to not finish last in pro class this week. So thank you, Tim.
Dang, good thing I'm watching my fuel gauge. I just almost followed Whitey right into a no fuel situation.
Hey, is this gentleman right in front of you there?
Yeah, like 4.5 seconds.
Does it look like he has no tires?
I'm catching him through the corners pretty good.
Yeah. He's got to be running out now.
Is he doing a one stop?
So far, he's only stopped once, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's got to
He's
stop
gonna-
again. Yeah, he's
Badass
gotta.
if he did.
Well, he doesn't have any ballast, I think, so he's... And the BMW is pretty good. Pretty quick.
Oh, Whitey. You got me.
I think I ran wide there.
He got me. He tricked me.
Good job, Whitey.
I didn't think he was going in, so I was got one more lap. I'm like, I'm gonna go for it.
Johnny just bumped me from behind by accident, so I get a 3-second penalty for colliding with another car. Like, he collided with me, game. So...
Gentlemen's in.
I see.
I will be seeing Turbo at the end of the
I
race.
think he still might come out in front of me, depending on how much fuel he takes. Oh wow. He's just magically leaving the pits now. I saw him on the map, his car's leaving his pit stall, and then
Yeah,
it
they
just
jump to
magically
the
jumps. Yeah, it just
Yeah, they do.
fucking just jumps to the end.
They do. They jump right to the end.
Like, if it didn't do that, I would have had him.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
would have been
no, it
doing
does
that the rest of the race too, so you would have
but I
lost
never
time too.
wasn't- Yeah, but every time that I came out of the pits, it was never that close to where it might be affected by it.
I mean, the point is you'd still have time lost because you would have had the same thing happen to you.
Right. Well, he's probably not going to pit again, and the three of us will, so he's got the he's got the AM win right now.
Oh, buddy, he's coming in for tires.
My
2%.
tires are
I
fucking
was down to 2 liters of fuel, bro.
Wow. See that?
Don't go through there too wide, you just slow us both up.
Oh man, I can't see the map. Not good. Not good.
How much fuel you need? You got left?
I can't see anybody.
You came out before me. Nope. Yep.
The turbo's gonna pit one more time, right?
Maybe.
What lap did you go in?
Like 5 laps before I did.
He's like, yeah, I'd rather not share my pit strategy right now. I'm gonna use your nerves to get you to wear your own tires out. Whitey pulling in on Timor. Look, or Turbo, sorry. Kid is beast right now. Sorry. Well,
Sorry.
I mean, Whitey did put in a bunch of practice on this track for this race. Didn't he say he did like 2 hours the other day?
Yeah.
Wow. My practice was the 15 minutes that I got in here before the race started.
Right?
So,
Just about.
My practice was ARL on Saturday.
It's good practice.
I did terrible.
Just in a different car, wasn't it?
I did
Different
absolutely
class.
terrible. But yeah, it was practice.
Practice driving with a stock car on worn tires.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Or even better, take your race car and put it on hard.
We could run mediums or hards, so I ran mediums.
Ran a 152 all by myself. Yay!
again, this... Alright, I'm gonna tell gentlemen at the end, if I lose a position at the end because of a penalty for colliding with another car when they're the one that hit me, I'm going to bring it up to him. Because I shouldn't lose, I shouldn't lose a position over that.
Right.
That would be ridiculous. Like, I get it if I cut a corner and I didn't get rid of the penalty in time, but this is just stupid. Because they don't know to slow down enough when someone is driving slow in front of them. Be more cautious, guys.
Sorry.
I'm gonna brake sooner than you expect. Just be cautious. Again, yeah. Again, dude! Johnny, get the fuck out of my way. I have 6 seconds now. See how he likes it. Now I have damage too because of that. He's not in the chat, right? Good. Because...
Oh damn, I got a whole second for that? Oop, Whitey's going for it.
Send it, Whitey.
Come on. Five seconds of arrow damage because of that shit.
Alright, Whitey, it's just us. Oh! He messed up and went wide on that corner.
Right now I'm just counting on Johnny pitting again. I think he might have for fuel. There he goes. Hopefully that damage didn't slow me down too much.
Moby, you all done pitting for this race? Because you're catching up.
Yep, I'm done pitting.
Nice.
My tires will probably be iffy by the end, but I should be able to make it and keep decent pace.
Nice. I mean, Whitey's really... Dude, I'm up here following Whitey. This guy's on a hell of a drive right now.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to catch him at all. And if you keep up with him, then I won't catch either of you.
Oh, he's doing a phenomenal job. He really is.
As long as he keeps it together the rest of the race,
Right?
he should be able to do
I don't know
it.
how I'm doing on fuel. Oh, jeez. I guess I can start pushing. I got 11 laps of fuel left.
Same here. 11.2 laps of fuel. Which means I should finish with just barely
Take it,
enough
Turbo.
fuel in the tank.
You got me.
I'm hoping not.
Hey, I mean, I get a
Because if
drafting
you do,
partner.
you have the... Yeah, like I say, if you do, it would be because I messed up, and you would have the fresher tires at that point.
I'm half tempted to go in and get some fresh tires and try for that fastest lap.
Oh, that's
did.
still a thing?
I did a 52-1 by myself.
I forgot that was even still up for
Surprised.
grabs. Oh, Whitey, no, 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 no. Oh. We made it.
You guys are just trying to make me catch up. Oh, I see. That's fine.
Well, he did. He shed 0.5 of a second penalty in one stop in a straight line, and
Yeah, I tried
almost
shedding
didn't-
some. I
Yeah,
barely got enough. So right now I have 6 seconds worth. And they're right behind me. And I don't want to lose positions to this video game shit.
right. I still don't know if Whitey's in here or not.
In the chat?
Yeah.
Whitey! He's here. He's just concentrating.
Yeah, he's in the
He probably
chat.
sure
He's
is.
probably just not talking.
Either he's muted or he put his headset like on around his neck instead.
I was just trying to let Moby catch up, doing some hairy shit. I wanted to call it out before I tried it.
Oh,
I love how going wide is considered a shortcut.
Right?
I mean, it makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
Some turns.
It does actually
make
sense.
Some turns, yes. Other places, no.
I mean, that's why, you know,
Where
it
I-
depends
where I
on where
went-
you did it, but
Where I did it, no. The game should be smart enough to know what the fuck is going on. This is technology in 2020. Come on, guys.
The game can't actually be smart. It doesn't have a brain.
I mean,
Right, some programmers.
the problem is the game looks for, you know, if you've exceeded track limits. It doesn't really care where on the track it's at.
But it does.
Right.
It does. It's smart about it because if you yourself go slower after you've done a thing, it won't give you the penalty for it.
Yeah, I mean, it still
So
looks to
it
see if
could-
you
it
exceeded
could
track
keep track
limits.
So it should keep track of the fact that, hey, he went wide and he's not going as fast as he did other laps. So he clearly didn't go faster there, hence not a shortcut.
But you went
Right.
fast
Penalty.
enough,
I've
hence
gotten a
why it gave you the
penalty for-
shortcut.
I don't care. This race is already over. It's a talking point ever since the series was created about having these in-game penalties because they serve nothing. And we, like we said earlier, we know what we're doing. We can police ourselves.
Well, if
It's
this was
only-
a lap race right here, Whitey would lose because he's got a couple of off tracks and I shed all mine. You know what I mean? Like, literally would cost him the race right now. 0.8 of a second, he's still carrying.
And he's probably trying to leave you so he can get rid of it.
Exactly. It's a thing people are thinking about when they just shouldn't have to.
Right.
Just
Yeah, I mean,
race.
it happens.
When you set up like that, that's what I'm talking about. It
Oh,
doesn't
is
need to be
Apex
set up
parking
that
it on
way.
me? I respect that move. I respect that move.
Let's just get this over with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
God, that one gets me every time too. And Red Bull Ring catches me out a lot too because
Oh yeah, those laps too,
instead
that's
of
ridiculous.
instead
Well,
of
there's-
4 tires, it's 2 tires.
Right.
Well, here's
off.
the thing. There's the red and white rumble strip, and then there's the painted section. The painted section is still considered off track. Just people think that painted stuff is still rumble, and it's not.
I know that
It's just painted
because
concrete.
they modeled the Red Bull Ring after Formula One
Mhm.
rules.
All this going on, I messed up a brake for one turn. Car just keeps moving, and Raceman got ahead. I might be able to get to him. Maybe. Mess up! Come on, mess up!
Alright, here we go. Fastest lap.
Oh, Power, it's like I catch you guys by a 10th every lap and then lose all of it right back on the straightaway.
Really? Oh, in the Toyota?
Yeah, it's like I've been hanging in between, 4.8 to 5 seconds this whole time
Yeah.
behind you. I can see you guys. That's what makes me so mad. Is you're right there.
Right.
Damn it!
Whitey just turned on the afterburners. He's driving away from you all of a sudden.
I see that.
He was fuel saving the whole time.
I think he's been running in fuel too this whole time.
Surprise.
That's
He's
so
just
funny.
listening to us. He's like, these guys don't know what I'm doing.
I'm over here sweating buckets. He's over there. He's just sipping on a jack.
Yeah, driving one-handed. I'm just cruising.
I mean, he did something because I honestly didn't even feel like I was trying before, and now I'm like trying, and it's going worse than it was when
Yeah, I see
wasn't
a pretty
trying.
good gap on you guys right now. Wow. You were just on him at the beginning of the lap.
Dude, I know. He literally drove away from me. Like I didn't even have like an off track or a bad corner. Alright, here we go. Try this again. I'm actually closer to him on the straight than I was the last lap. don't even know how I'm doing on fuel, to be honest.
And I missed my braking point. Pretty much went straight at the back hairpin. Because I was looking at the markers and I went one too late. There's no way I'd stop it in time for that.
Come on, Whitey, you can't keep getting those penalties, buddy.
Or can he? He'll just
probably
pull away
can.
from you when he feels like it.
Apparently.
He's like, oh, I got 3-second penalty. I need to leave him real quick.
Well, he didn't shed any of the other penalty, and I reeled him all the way back in, and then he got another half second.
Dude, looks like me and Turbo are going to have a battle here before the end of the race. He's catching up. My tires are getting close to ish. I'm at 3/4 of the fronts right now.
Oh, we're getting close.
Oh, I love that. I definitely cut the final chicane and it didn't give me shit.
You probably did what I did earlier.
Yeah, like I was on the outside of the curbs. Like my inside wheels were touching the curb. And the outside wheels are off track.
So what you're saying is you did it just perfect.
Well, I would say I cut it, but the game thinks that's legal, I guess. Turn, you piece of shit.
I'm out in the market.
Yes! Look at that, boys. Yes!
For fuck's sake. How slow do you want me to go?
Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! First lap. I didn't think I was going to get it that lap either. I wasn't purple in sector 1 or 2.
Nice.
Oh wow, so that means your chicane on was probably
Poor Timor.
It was a
Poor
10th,
Timor, you stole his fast lap.
a 10th fast previous best in that third sector.
So yeah, we have all kinds of battles going on in this race. We have battle for first, battle for third, Ace Boy trying to battle for fastest lap.
No battle, he took it.
Was that a cut?
Well, the battle's over now.
No, that's a
Pretty much
cut.
just
Okay.
quit the race.
I put a wheel in a grapple going out of the last turn.
Unless somebody makes a last-ditch effort to steal it.
Because putting a wheel in the grapple makes you faster, right?
I would have to go and pit, and then hopefully have somebody to draft to even get maybe even a sniff of that lap. Turbo, on the other hand, He could get fresh tires and not take fuel and probably get a good. Yeah. See, I'm running 153s 9, 153 1s right now consistently. Oh, you got my Whitey. What's up?
I'm quitting out. You can give me. If I quit out, do I get last place?
Dude, 2 laps to go.
Yeah, I really just don't want to do it.
You get a do not finish. I believe you get 0 points.
Just park it in the
parking
pits.
Yeah, I'm close enough to the pits. I'm just gonna fucking park it. I can't drive. Like, in order to go around a turn, I have to slow down to it like so fucking slow that it's nothing. And then when I try to accelerate out of the turn, I still have to go that slow until I'm on a straight line. This is just too unbearable. It's too frustrating. Not worth it.
You did pick a heavy
And I'm gonna
ass
get
car.
No, well that's besides the point. The track sucks, but I'm too close to the guy behind me where the penalties. I suck at this track, and I hate this track. But
All right, well, then
Guido's
shut
close
up.
enough behind that the penalty's gonna put me behind him anyway. So why bother
Alright,
dealing
nobody
with it
gives
for
a
3
shit. Shut
laps?
up.
We get it. You don't like hearing me. You can shut up too.
Yes, I don't like hearing you. Shut up.
Get over it.
He got the lead and wanted to focus.
Ooh. Alright. You got half tire left too? Because that's all I've got. I take it back. The left side I've got half on the front. Right side tire is actually nice. Ooh. That's because that curve messes you up more than the other ones. Like, you just naturally go a little more cautious on it. Oh, man. No, get back here, Turbo. I did too. I'm trying to stay on you, so I'm literally following your line. Ah, shit. Went too wide. Good job, Turbo. I tried.
Am I gonna have to go around on a final lap, or will it just...
No, you can exit. It'll finish you.
Yeah.
Should finish you anyway.
I was trying to reel you back in, trying to hit that just perfect, but I went a little too far in. And then you pulled away, so I was like, well, oh well. That front left tire was at half, and going down quickly that last lap. Yeah. So I was pushing it. Congratulations, Mopower. Stealing it from Whitey. Beef. Oh.
Not sure what that was. Kicked me out of the party, said due to a network error.
I just said congratulations, and you weren't even in the party.
I know. Love you, hun. No, dude, I was like driving around, like loving life. Right after I got my Whitey, it was like due to network error, like you have been removed from party. I'm like, what?
Whitey kicked you out.
Whitey kicked me out of my own party. That's what my wife just was like, did you win? I'm like, yeah, by 0.3 of a second after an hour and a half.
Wow, yeah, that's right, wow.
Who was that telling me to shut up so we can just bullshit that? Is that Turbo or Moby back then? I'm just joking around, guys. It's all fun.
It's a bit of sour grapes where Timlor got booted and he would have had it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's the deal here? There it is.
Oh, I think Tim Lord is supposed to tag, and then it's not bad.
That was Turbo.
Everybody started going all over the place.
Oh, ugly.
That was Turbo giving you the bad juju.
Right.
To make matters worse,
driver.
Ace specifically set a goal just to beat your fast lap too, so took that from you.
Goal accomplished. Mercedes OP.
That was a crazy race.
What's up, guys? Anything I should know about?
I got the fastest lap.
Camping.
Ace boy totally got the fastest lap.
What happened to Timlo?
You got booted.
He got tired of winning.
He got tired of winning.
Mechanical failure.
So, hey, gentlemen, there was a...
The collision with low power knocked on my line.
Yeah. Yeah. There was an incident. I don't remember what lap that was even. Do you guys? Was it like 12 or 13?
Yeah, right in there, because I think I hit lap 15 to fix the damage.
So it was like somewhere between 12 and 14. On the worn tires, I made some contact with 1600, who made some contact with Timler at the end of the long straight turn one. I don't know. I sat behind 1600 while he sat there and let his penalty. That he got a 7-second penalty for it. I don't know why, but 6 seconds, yeah. So
I think we both, me and
I-
Tim got 6 seconds.
I only got a 1 second, and I stopped and I sat behind him until he shed his penalty.
So that impact knocked him right offline, huh?
No, that was after that. I think he'd already pit. He'd already gone through the pits once and was racing again.
Yeah, I already did once. I was just cruising.
You didn't even get any damage from that incident, did you?
No, I didn't. I got rear damage. I got rear aero damage and rear wheel damage, but the car's so clean.
Yeah.
So, no surprise here that the 90-minute race went beyond 90 minutes.
Right.
So, the discussion now is going to be, do I check the results at the 90-minute mark?
Well, we have the outlap,
Yeah,
right?
This is the formation lap, which pretty much took that extra 4 minutes.
And I'm gonna be very honest with you. I waited to push on Whitey till the end of the race because I didn't know if I took enough fuel. So had I known there'd be.
You got him at before the 90-minute mark. It was.
Well, I'm just saying if I didn't.
You got him before the 90 because it was
Yeah.
like 1 hour and 29. It was like.
It was close. I just was waiting for the end because I knew I'd already gotten by him once and he got back by me really quick. So I knew that my best bet was to save my tires and everything and wait for my chance and strike at the end. So, but if you're in here, Whitey, that was one hell of a drive, dude.
I'm never turning penalties off weak. Sorry, not happening. Then you start to see people run. I'm sorry, I'm responding to the post there. It gets crazy because then you're behind somebody and they're running. You know what I mean? I trust everybody, but at the same time, everybody has a different interpretation of what offline and what isn't is. So the penalties are the same for everybody. People just have to adapt.
I'm not talking about those penalties. I'm talking about when you get bumped from behind. But let's
So that
discuss this
happened
another time.
between Mo Power and Whitey. That happened as well. Like I was bump drafting him on the straight, and I slowed down, and he braked, and we went through the corner, and all of a sudden he had a 2-second penalty. So I sat behind him forever on that one too, because like he shouldn't. We were bump drafting.
Yeah, let me put out a hypothetical here real quick for gentlemen. All right, two people racing nice and clean. One of them bumps the other guy in front, so the guy accidentally. So the guy in front now has a 3-second penalty. They stay where they are. The race finishes with the guy in front with the 3-second penalty, and the guy behind within 3 seconds. Are you gonna honor the game's messed up penalty system and move the guy behind even though he did nothing wrong?
I don't often, and probably this is why
That situation almost came up tonight. That's why I bring it up.
I don't often see penalties in the lobbies for that type of contact. The thing I'm concerned about is track limits.
Yeah, we're not concerned with
Right.
that. We're all pretty clean.
And I
I'm
think
concerned
that with the
something that I
last
mentioned.
penalty system update, I think something has changed because when I hit 1600 and he bumped Timler, we all slowed down. Nobody gained a position. Nothing changed. I got a
still
1
have
second,
penalties.
and the two in front of me got 6-second penalties.
That's not right.
You know what I mean? They got rear-ended.
It,
That's a problem.
the penalty system doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, that's what I'm wondering if they changed it when they did that last update to change the penalty system
They
again.
would have had to change it because that hasn't happened on this track before in
Right.
any other races I've done, especially
Right.
down there in turn 1.
This is the 23rd race of this series, and I've never seen penalties like that. So something has to have changed.
Yeah.
Well, they just did that update on the 28th, the 29th.
Settings. Did I screw up the settings or something?
I don't think so. Even on
it's-
on hard penalties,
The only thing I
it
have
would
is
be
It's just
that
that's
bad.
what they're on.
damages on heavy, and what about penalties for contact? Correct vehicle course after wall collision. That's the only thing that's on, and I probably accidentally left that. So I hope that didn't impact it. But
No, I don't know because that
penalty is off. Flag rules were off. So I don't know.
So bumping someone from behind is considered a shortcut penalty. What? No, see, here's the thing. You put out shortcut penalty, the game calls it that, but that's really just penalties in general.
Was it Desert Penguin?
Minus
just pulled
the
over
other
and
ones that it
parked it?
specifies. If it doesn't specify side contact or wall collision, everything else is umbrellaed under quote-unquote shortcut penalty.
Yeah, that's a problem.
It very much so is.
So I'm gonna have to see what we do on a regular, 45, 50-minute race.
I mean, I'm down if you want to do some practices later this week and kind of see what happens.
Yeah, I can do. Well, I can't do anything till Saturday.
Yeah.
And I know there's FIA stuff on the weekend. So.
And yeah, Saturday night's a bit busy too.
Yeah, whenever. Well, if you know what? If you guys are in other lobbies and other series, see if.
We don't run with shortcuts on.
I
That's
think
the
right
thing.
now, man, because
I'm just gonna speak from experience. In every other thing that we've done or I've done with it off, it's never been an issue. If anyone has something where they genuinely feel they were wronged, they speak up.
Right. They're like, dude, cut the corner, smashed into the side of me, and went off. You know, like,
We're racing
they're
with
gonna
the
say
same group
something.
of people mostly, like in most of these circles. There's a lot of overlap.
Yeah, the snail,
We do know
the
each other.
snail GT3 Cup, Trofeo Cup, and the Vintage Cup. Nova has all the penalties off,
Porsche. Yeah.
and
And
he does
everything's-
it by the honor system too. And I think for the same reason, it's just like DP said, is like we're all pretty much race most of the same series. The DP races in all three of those, actually, don't you? With me.
Yeah,
And
I'm in
ARL.
all the Nova stuff, and then the
Yeah.
blockchain, and this. Yeah. And
And
anything
if you have
turbo.
a, if you have a dirty driver, you just kick him out of the series. Is that what you do? Like,
Pretty much.
It's usually obvious.
if
Yeah,
you even
like-
run into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's whenever because it's kind of like hockey. It's we kind of keep
Police
everything
ourselves.
control under ourselves. Yeah, we police ourselves. If somebody's just obviously doing something wrong, and you know they're doing something wrong, and they know they're doing something wrong, you're just like you throw the red flag, and they say,
Yeah,
"Hey, these
someone-
guys are."
And if,
You know, obviously not
necessarily you
doing-
see it, but usually there's enough people on track that if someone sees something like just unusual or fishy from a driver they're not familiar with, usually they'll at least like say something about it. Be like, hey, this guy
Yeah.
is doing these things. I'm not sure if he's this or that.
Yeah, like chicken nugget lagging in front of me and damaging my car. That's a real thing. That happened at Interlagos.
I know, I saw it.
I think the bigger issue.
And that's
with
why
the-
you were in front of me.
I think the issue with penalties is not even getting what dictates them being issued in the first place, but if you happen to then get one, even if you're not trying to bleed it off, you could be going slow through a turn because you're racing someone side by side, your car ghosts a little bit, and it throws everything off. Like, you don't know when they're going to be unghosted, so you try to assume you assume they're solid, let's say, so you don't overlap. But sometimes they might not see exactly where you are, and you'll do that.
Holy shit, dude! Somebody just sent me $302,000,
Jeez.
$480.79.
Me and you last week at Monza,
Who are these
going
people?
to the last turn, I remember we went side by side, and one of us ghosted, and we kind of like bumped together. It was a weird thing that happened.
So is there ever a circumstance where the cars don't ghost at all?
No, they will ghost if you have penalties on, and you have a
Let's see.
penalty.
Yeah, if you,
If you turn penalties and ghosting off, do the cars still ghost?
No.
I think there's
no,
only
we
one
haven't
reason why
had
they
any.
would.
We haven't had them ghost at all. They only ghost whenever somebody pauses the game.
Yeah, that would be it. I think.
Right. If there's no penalty,
Or-
shit.
Yeah.
If you're stopped, if you're completely parked somewhere on the side of the track, I think you'll be ghosted as well.
Well, I'll have to run a lobby like that and test it out. And I'm gonna have to watch entire videos to see,
It's a lot of trust, I'm telling you. It is.
But I've raced and I'm watching people take lines and I'm like, not,
Dude, I know how you feel. Like, when I started the Toyota series, I was racing with more randoms than regulars, and it was always, who is this guy? What's he gonna do? He doesn't understand what we're doing here. And I wouldn't put penalties on. I would just keep track of everything. And most people usually, you saw with the random stuff there, the people didn't stick around because we policed it, and they didn't want to deal with, having structure and order.
Right. And most people will
Yeah,
tell on
pretty much.
themselves.
Yeah.
That's what happened. And now the people that stayed are people that are in series or different organized leagues. But
Yeah, like I said, we never in the snail stuff. There's never really any problems with not having penalties. It's pretty easily policed. And